The Cumberland County Register of Deeds Office and community partners conduct a school supply drive every summer to provide learning materials for homeless school children. Register of Deeds Lee Warren talks about how the giving spirit of individuals, businesses, groups, and churches can help hundreds of needy children.
The school supply drive came to our attention probably 5 or 6 years ago. One of the Fayetteville Police Department's, the homeless officer, Officer Stacy Sanders, presented a program at one of the local churches, and one of our staff members was in attendance and came in the next Monday morning and told us about all of the homeless children in the Cumberland County schools. And we had a staff meeting and we're talking about that, and we were just thinking, how could there be homeless children in the Cumberland County schools? And at that time there were about 800. This past year that number moved down to about 650, and we're hoping this year the number moves down to 600. Our office starts collecting school supplies around the summertime, June, July, very early August. The book bags have to be all put together and prepared and delivered somewhere about the 15th of August. We want to do that prior to the beginning of school. And we have our book drive that really is in full force during July. You know, when you think about homeless children and the difficulties they must face when it's time to start school, and they don't have all of the things that the other children may have, the new tennis shoes, the latest fashion, all of that, or even school supplies. And so what we do is we get a neon mesh bag in a variety of colors, and we fill those with school supplies. We put in them notebooks, loose leaf binders, notebook paper, colored pencils, crayons, pencils, pencil sharpeners, rulers. Also, you know, when you think of homeless children, there may need to be some personal hygiene items that they may need too. So we give toothbrushes and toothpaste and floss and hand sanitizer, all of those things, so that when those children are in the first week of school, that they shouldn't feel ashamed that they don't have some of the things that the other children have. Our Register of Deeds office, with a staff of 24, we can't undertake a project like this by ourselves. We need some help, and we need plenty of help from the community. And we have had a lot of help. We coordinate this effort through the Fayetteville Police Department and the Cumberland County school systems. And we have a number of community partners that have helped us for a number of years, and we just could not do this project without them. The Fayetteville Regional Association of Realtors, they have contributed greatly over the last 3 or 4 years. They're very kind. They actually buy all of the bags for us, the neon mesh bags. And the reason we went with that type of bag is the school system said that they would prefer that bag over a solid bag that they couldn't see through. This way they could see in the bag and make sure that everything in there is what needs to be at school. And so the Fayetteville Regional Association of Realtors has helped us at their annual, not annual, but at their monthly meeting that they have. They collect school supplies, and they make a generous donation buying the bags. Also, we have had a lot of help and support with Beasley Broadcast, WKML Radio to be exact. They have helped promote this project for many years. Also, the Walmart stores are very good about donating to this project. Various dental offices in the area the Pope Dental Clinic, and a lot of the dental clinics and dental offices in the area have been very good about supplying floss and toothbrushes and toothbrush holders and toothpaste and those types of items. Also, Bryan Honda has been a very big supporter of our project. We have dozens of others, and I'd get in a lot of trouble if I left somebody out. But we couldn't do this project without the help of a lot of people. And so, if you have an item or items that you'd like to donate, you could call our office. The number is 910-678-7775. That's at the Register of Deeds office. We're on the first floor of the Cumberland County Courthouse. You could call, arrange to drop off your items. We could meet you out in the parking lot, so you don't have to worry about trying to get them inside or anything like that. Anything that you would like to donate would be wonderful. We use composition books, loose leaf notebooks. We use notebook paper, pencils, colored pencils, crayons, markers, rulers, pencils, hand sanitizer, all of those kinds of things. Anything that a child would need that you would buy your child or grandchild to go to school, these children need that as well. So we would be glad to coordinate that effort. Or you may simply wish to just donate a gift card. That would work wonderfully well as well, because what we have to do is the 3rd of August is our cutoff date for us gathering supplies. Then we have to inventory what we have, make sure that we have the quantities that we need of every item, and if we're short of something, then we have to go out and purchase that to make sure that we have the right quantities. Last year we did about 650 bags for the school system. We're expecting that number this year to be somewhere between 600 and 650. We also provide 100 bags, book bags, for the homeless stand down that is put on by the Fayetteville Police Department in Festival Park. And so there are children there. We donated 100 book bags for that project as well. And also the Highlands chapter of the American Red Cross, whenever there's a fire, that might not be coordinated with time for school to start, but it may be in October or January or whenever there's an apartment fire and children lose things, then we also donated about 50 book bags to the Highlands chapter of the American Red Cross as well. So we did about 800 bags this past year with the help of a lot of good folks in this community. And the people in this community never cease to amaze me at the generosity that they have. Whenever there's a project, someone has a need, this community really steps forth, and we're just thankful to be a small part of that.